Welcome to Dark Knight Films Reviews. I'm your host, Spease, and today we are looking at Army of Darkness, released in 1993. Now, this one was directed by, once again, Sam Raimi. It stars Bruce Campbell, Embeth Davidtz, Marcus Gilbert, Richard Grove, Ian Abercrombie, Bridget Fonda, and Patricia Tallman. Now, at the end of the last film, Evil Dead 2, Ash is transported back to ancient times. This film, though, completely ignores the whole Deadite coming along and him shooting it like in part 2, and all the freaking knights around him and everything just worshiping him, falling down on their knees and worshiping him because they think he's the chosen one there. That's completely ignored in this one. When he lands now, they come upon him. Lord Arthur, played by Marcus Gilbert, ends up basically ignoring Ian Abercrombie's wise man.
What? That buffoon?
Likely. He's one of Henry's men!
So, he gets taken captive and is right alongside Duke Henry the Red, played by Richard Grove. I love Richard Grove and Marcus Gilbert's performance in this thing. They are so good in these roles. Marcus Gilbert's Lord Arthur is that kind of asshole character that's just, he thinks he knows everything. And it turns out he doesn't. And he doesn't listen a lot during this when Ash is trying to tell him stuff. And it's just fun to watch his evolution, though, by the end of the film, when he finally does accept Ash and realizes, hey, this guy knows what he's talking about. I should be listening to him. So, and Richard Grove as Henry the Red, he's just so, I love his accent. I love his attitude. I love his style. You know, he's just so cool as a character. I love the scene when he introduces himself to Ash.
I am Henry the Red.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now. Jack and shit. And Jack left town.
That scene was just so good. I haven't even gotten to the crazy recap before he even arrives, though. Sam Raimi, for whatever reason, never decided to stick with one actress in the role of Linda. And again, this one just basically ignores poor Scotty, Cheryl, and Shelley. And this time, we're given another recap. This one's even shorter than the one that we got in 2, but it follows almost similar to the same style. Except this time, they have Linda get taken by the demon, and that is it. She never comes back to try to attack him as a Deadite in this version of the recap of this story. They don't show it, at least. But Linda is played by Bridget frickin' Fonda. So you went from Betsy Baker to the model-looking Denise Bixler in part 2. And now you've got the short-haired. This looks like Bridget Fonda when she played in Single White Female. She's got the short hair, just like it. It's probably shot around the same time as that movie. So she doesn't even look anything like the previous two. I mean, it's bad enough when Denise Bixler didn't look at all like Betsy, even in the hair. The hair even looks different, you know. But wow. Way to go, completely inconsistent with the way you're defining a character. It's like we got 3 different Lindas in every film, even though we shouldn't have. It should have been consistent. But yeah, that is an oddity in this film. But the rest of this film, once you get past that weird recap and you get into the medieval times, and the Army of Darkness title, the original title for this movie that was supposed to have been Medieval Dead, which sounds a lot better. But I love the sequence before Patricia Tallman's possessed witch exposes, herself as being in the room, and she's possessed and everything. She's just sitting, stirring a cauldron at this point, with her face away from us. And Ian Abercrombie's wise man is sitting there talking to Ash, and he's giving him all this mumbo jumbo, and then Ash chimes in with,
I don't want your book. I don't want your bullshit. Just send me back to my own time. Pronto, today.
The army of the dead awoke.
Now, whoa, right there, Spinach Chin.
that just shows Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell's love for the Three Stooges. And this film, more than any of the others, shows total love for the Three Stooges. I mean, the skeletons coming out of the ground after Ash screws up and, picks the wrong book and says the wrong word. Klatu Varata Nikto. But he screws it up.
Necktie. Nectar. Nickel.
But yeah, after that, when he falls down and the skeletons are poking him in the eyes and slapping him in the face, I mean, it just is, all of it just feels like something right from a Three Stooges short film. And I gotta appreciate that, because I just love the Three Stooges. And totally the opposite of what I disliked about the old movies, like, where they try to combine Universal monsters with Abbott and Costello. I always loved, the way the Three Stooges never did try to do that. They did, when the Wolfman came out, they did Idle Rumors, which was their own Wolfman. They had a Wolfman in there named Lupin. And so they didn't rip against the real Lon Chaney. They didn't bring in Lon Chaney Jr. to play the Wolfman, and they were just making goofs and making him, making it a joke, They did their own thing with it, so that was cool. That was fun. Abbott and Costello didn't do that. This I can go with, because this is its own thing. This is not taking, because let's be honest, Sam Raimi, even though the first movie was kind of more supposed to be serious, it was shot in such a way and such a low budget that it makes it just a fun film and a comical film in some ways, even though it's not supposed to be. So, doing the Three Stooges stuff that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell love and I love, I appreciate it. And I appreciate this entire film. I love the way the Embeth Davidtz hates Ash at the beginning because she thinks he's part of Duke Henry's men. And then she tries to make it up to him later.
I prithee to forgive me, my lord. I believed thee one of Henry's men.
First you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow.
that and the part where she comes to him with the shirt.
And I made this for thee.
Good, I could use it for his blanket.
That was just wrong, Ash. That was just wrong. But it's totally in line with Ash. I mean, he's always putting his foot in his mouth. So it works. It worked. And she is probably Embeth Davidtz, Sheila, whenever Evil Ash gets a hold of her. And I didn't know that in this series that if you gave a character a kiss while you're a Deadite, it automatically makes that person a Deadite. I guess that's canon. It happens in this, you know. Evil Ash kisses Sheila, and the next time we see her, she's freaking full-on Deadite. So...
Well, my dear, say hello to the boys.
I may be bad, but I feel good.
This movie has so many moments like that that are just so well written and so good. And it pains me, because I love this film. It pains me that Bruce Campbell had a horrible time on this film and hates this film so much. It sucks that this was such a horrible experience for him and he looks down on it right now, because it is such a joy to watch. It is the most fun out of all three films. So, you haven't already guessed, my review of Army of Darkness, I give this one a 9.5 out of 10. This is the best in the series, I believe. It has great performances from all actors, all through it, all around the board. It has some fun moments as far as the special effects being real people and being just skeletons that they're walking into battle. Which, walking into battle, I mean basically probably some dude having the skeleton body over him and he's walking like this with that skeleton to make that skeleton look like it's walking, you know. I mean, it's really cheap the way they did it, but it works in a way, you know. It is a timeless, classic, cool film, though. So what do you think? Do you agree with my ranking on this one? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. And, as usual, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help my channel out a lot. So, I hope you have enjoyed my trilogy of Evil Dead reviews. I may get around, if some of you want to see it, I may get around to doing a review of Ash versus Evil Dead, the series. So let me know. You think that you'd like to see me do that as a review? Let me know. I'll do it. Anyway, I will catch you later. Thank you for watching.